Number 20, Everytime We Touch, Cascada. If you don't know Cascada, there's still a chance you know their most notable song.
I still feel your touch in my dream.
The trio created an indelible single that encompasses the high points of the 2000s techno craze. While it might not be a nuanced piece of music, it pulsates with infectious electronic beats. Singer Natalie Horler belts out the chorus in a pitch-perfect performance that sells the effective melody.
Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky.
Many people agreed that the track was just the right amount of catchy, ensuring that the impressive production made it onto many international charts. The German act has released music since, but this particular piece remains their greatest stamp on popular culture. Number 19, Get the Party Started, Pink. Pink shot to stardom in the early 2000s, with massive singles like Get the Party Started.
Get this party started on a Saturday night. Everybody's waiting for me to arrive.
Off her second album, Misunderstood, the song boasts the young artist's hold on the dance pop genre. The track was written by Linda Perry of Four Non-Blondes, adapting her melodic and compositional skills for Pink's fierce style.
Pumping up the volume, breaking down to the beat. Cruising through the west side, we'll be checking the scene.
A dense electronic production props up the vocalist's voice in an entertaining sound for all ages. Combining motivational lyrics, you can't help but get pumped up as each second passes by. The performer explores a variety of musical styles to this day, but there's something about her early releases that works like a charm. Number 18, I Know You Want Me, Caliocho, Pitbull. Known for his sharp suits and swagger, Pitbull became a household name by the end of the 2000s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, I know you want me.
His song, I Know You Want Me, Caliocho, combines Latin hip-hop with a dance sensibility that's second to none. Along with a booming drum beat, the performer dishes out one of his signature party tracks.
Now watch me make a movie like Albert Hitchcock. Enjoy me.
It eventually went platinum in multiple countries and reached the top of many charts. Capitalizing on various high-energy music genres, Pitbull also utilizes house music influences to create a banger for any dance event. The artist's vocals are always on point and encourage listeners to join him in his counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Number 17, Hot in Here, Nelly. Known for several hip-hop and R&B singles in the early decade, Nelly might be best remembered for Hot in Here.
I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience.
The chorus never disappoints as people brace for a sing-along with the iconic lyrics. Proudly dishing out scandalous verses, the track is a powerful and mature club anthem.
Get off the freeway, exit 106 and parked it. Ashtray, good day, time to spark it.
The Neptunes' production values once again reaffirm their beat-making skills. Nelly's flow takes audiences for a ride that they won't forget, giving them important instructions on how to control body temperature. With an additional nod to the late 70s classic, Bustin' Loose, Hot in Here features all the right ingredients for dancing.
So take off all your clothes.
I am getting so high, I wanna take my clothes off.
Number 16, The Way I Are, Timbaland featuring Carrie Hilson. By the mid-2000s, Timbaland was one of the most in-demand producers in the industry. He also worked on his own solo efforts with the help of talents such as Carrie Hilson.
I ain't got no money. I ain't got no car to take you on a date.
One such single is The Way I Are, containing a truly unique groove that only the producer could generate. There's almost an otherworldly quality to the central beat that proves Timbaland is always one for pleasant surprises. Hilson joins in for the chorus with her commendable vocal abilities, giving the whole track an engaging counterpoint. The hit reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, just one of several successful singles from the album Shock Value. Number 15, I Got a Feeling, Black Eyed Peas. Defying their previous hip-hop sound, Black Eyed Peas embrace a poppier sound here that helps people prepare for a night of dancing.
I got a feeling.
The pulsating rhythm is simple and fun, building to a chorus that encourages everybody to sing. Every part of the energetic track fits together in one of the group's catchiest earworms.
Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up.
As one of the more successful songs of 2009, the piece only grew in popularity and continues to appear on event playlists everywhere. It easily climbed the international charts, spreading around the world with its universal message about having a good time.
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Number 14, Promiscuous, Nelly Furtado featuring Timbaland. With the help of producer Timbaland, Nelly Furtado went through a musical transformation in the mid-2000s.
Be looking for a girl that'll treat you right. Be looking for in the daytime with the light.
Her single, Promiscuous, is an example of this change, and also one of her more successful statements. Proving to everyone that she's not just a typical pop star, Furtado asserts herself in a tune full of high points.
Roses are red, some diamonds are blue. Chivalry is dead, but you're still kinda cute.
Timbaland gives her a stellar foundation to build off of, leading to a cathartic chorus that'll compel anyone to dance. The two artists exchange words over the course of captivating verses that keep the audience engaged. This track both stands out as a dance staple of its era and a showcase of the singer's dynamic greatness. Number 13, Hips Don't Lie, Shakira featuring Wyclef Jean. For all of Shakira's international hits, Hips Don't Lie still defines her brightest moment as a pop star.
Oh baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad.
The singer teamed up with former Fugees member Wyclef Jean to produce a single that defined Latin pop for years. Playing off a reggaeton beat, the lead performer crafts a song that works well with her choreography skills.
I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy.
The lyrics allude to the importance of dance and movement between people, encouraging the world to move their hips like Shakira does. Jean's own artistry rounds out the production with one of his best feature appearances. Only needing 3 golden words to make her point, the vocalist creates a special recording that has yet to fade away.
Attraction, attention, baby, like this is perfection.
Number 12, Can't Get You Out of My Head, Kylie Minogue. Australian singer Kylie Minogue established herself long before Can't Get You Out of My Head, but it was this song that confirmed her staying power. The performer shocked the early 2000s with a complete revitalization of her career, welcoming new technology that enhanced every element of this production. Minogue performs with a self-assured attitude over a hypnotic techno beat. Undeniably entertaining, the track succeeded as a top 10 single in several countries. Even if the artist doesn't get you to dance, she'll at least have you following along with the memorable melody. It also ranks highly among her entire catalog and hasn't lost any of its luster decades later. Number 11, Turn Me On, Kevin Lyttle. Arguably a 1 or 2 hit wonder, artist Kevin Lyttle made a major splash with this release.
For the longest while we're jamming in the party, and you're waiting on me.
The soca single proves to be an engrossing look into the genre. Lyttle sings in speedy verses that float across the track, showing he was more than ready for the spotlight. The Caribbean rhythms sneak up on listeners until they're up and moving along with them.
So let me hold you, go caress my body.
Once he reaches the chorus, the singer belts out the title in a dramatic peak for the production. Turn Me On does much more than entertain for a few minutes. It also reminds people of yet another genre created for dancing.
Turn me on, turn me on.
Number 10. Get Busy, Sean Paul. Anyone alive in the 2000s remembers hearing the likes of Sean Paul on Top 40 radio.
Woman, get busy. Just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging.
For anyone in need of a refresher, Get Busy works as an intense reminder of his unique sound. The song shot to the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 charts for its combination of reggae and dancehall rhythms.
Yo, sexy ladies want war with us. You know they car with us, them not war with us.
It's also a surefire way to wake up any event in need of a good beat. The performer's electric inflection ensures that not a single second is wasted on a fully loaded production. Full of clever structure and rhymes, nobody can contest that Paul wants to make audiences happy. At no point does the artist deprive the listener of anything short of a dance classic.
Let's get it on till the early morning, girl. It's all good, just turn me on.
Number 9. Don't Stop the Music, Rihanna. On the cusp of world domination, Rihanna rapidly achieved popularity in the 2000s for her undeniable musical gifts.
Please don't stop the music.
Don't Stop the Music is one single from her earlier period that also serves as a motto when at the club. A master of pop music, she spends the first verse ramping up the intensity with an emphasis on each passing line.
It's getting late. I'm making my way over to my favorite place.
The chorus finally hits with a motivating phrase to keep the party going. To secure everyone's approval, Rihanna even goes so far as to sample Michael Jackson in the process. It also speaks to the quality of her catalog that she has so many other incredible dance anthems.
I just can't refuse it. Like the way you do, just keep on rocking to it.
Number 8. Hung Up, Madonna. The queen of pop and the magic of ABBA were sure to create something truly special.
Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by so slowly.
Utilizing a sample of the Swedish group's release, Gimme Gimme Gimme, A Man After Midnight, Madonna develops an incredibly fun song around one of her finest hooks. The catchiness of Hung Up is almost unmatched in her career of pop supremacy.
Those who run seem to have all the fun. I'm caught up. I don't know what to do.
It's also one that encourages everyone to bust a move, next to being one of the artist's best compositions of the 2000s. She proudly indicates throughout that age is only a number with her youthful outlook. While she started the 2000s with another massive dance single called Music, the singer ratchets up the intensity with this particular gem.
Every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up on you.
Number 7. Low, Flo Rida featuring T-Pain. After the release of 2007's Low, there was a whole new dance phrase that entered the lexicon.
I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy. I'm like spinning my dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go.
The artist known as Flo Rida comes ready to play with an underrated vocal style. Teaming up with the lead performer, T-Pain provides support with a chorus that still rings in people's ears to this day. He adds in details about design jeans that have become some of the most quoted lyrics from the era. If that isn't enough, synthesizers give this southern hip-hop classic another musical boost. Flo Rida parlayed this and a few other hits into a highly successful run in the latter part of the decade, influencing dancers for years to come. Flo Rida parlayed this and a few other hits into a highly successful run in the later part of the decade, influencing dancers for years to come. Number 6. Hey Ya, Outkast. Outkast rarely plays by the rules, using this track to push the boundaries of popular music. Whether it's a pop or a hip-hop song, Hey Ya is definitely something inviting people to dance. Near the end of the track, the performers practically stop to recommend shaking like a Polaroid. If you don't come for the incredible lyrics, there's always the steady beat at the center of this timeless single.
I say what's cooler than being cool? Alright.
Having said that, Hey Ya doesn't deal in typical musical terms or sound predictable in the slightest. The hip-hop group always had a reputation for revolutionizing their sound, and this release only proved their point with a dance-worthy groove. Number 5. Just Dance, Lady Gaga featuring Colby O'Donis. Ready for success, Lady Gaga entered the world stage with this glorious number called Just Dance.
I've had a little bit too much.
The aptly named track has a bouncy energy from the first few seconds, expertly introducing an icon in the making. The electronic sound helped usher in another era of pop music that brightens up every dance party.
I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore.
Gaga's title is a motto to live by, encouraging listeners to move their bodies in any way possible. Her lyrics describe a boozy night out that any clubgoer can connect with, featuring the singer's singular voice as a guiding light. Featuring an assist from Colby O'Donis, this debut created one of the 21st century's most acclaimed pop stars.
Just dance, baby.
Number 4. Call on Me, Eric Prydz. The power of a great sample and remix can totally revolutionize the concepts of dance music. In that way, Eric Prydz tapped into the sonic wonder of Steve Winwood to produce an unlikely electronic hit. Borrowing the chorus from Winwood's song Valerie, the artist manages to take an 80s classic and modernize it for the 2000s. All he needs is a steady beat and a few killer high notes from the original performer, generating a dance masterpiece in the process. Prydz also makes a strong case for the power of a producer, coming up with an unparalleled presentation and saluting the past in the same breath. Number 3. Crazy in Love, Beyoncé featuring Jay-Z. Few songs have as good of a hook as Crazy in Love.
I look to stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time.
The first few seconds of the horn sample introduce one of the great all-around tracks of the 2000s. Beyoncé does much more than just show up, singing over a difficult melody and establishing herself as one of the more vital artists of her generation.
City shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress.
Jay-Z comes through with a memorable verse that offers up a hip-hop influence without derailing the production. The fast-paced song contains several exciting turns, grabbing hold of the audience and inspiring them to jump up. It's no wonder that the singer's solo career took off the way that it did.
Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love.
Number 2. One More Time, Daft Punk. Sometimes repetition makes a song even better. With that in mind, Daft Punk's electronic compositions like One More Time have brightened up clubs since the early 2000s.
One more time.
Many musical instincts can't be taught, and this duo was the gold standard for mixing dance and electronica into one jam after the other. The French group reaches into the future and brings back sounds that feel advanced even after all this time.
We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, stop the dancing. One more time.
Over a decade before another awesome track, Get Lucky, Daft Punk were already considered among the best electronic artists of their time and all time.
This got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free.
Number 1. Toxic, Britney Spears. Who would have thought that a string arrangement would be ripe for a dance-off?
Baby, can't you see I'm calling?
Only Britney Spears could pull it off in the best possible way, as her more mature side comes out along with her embrace of all things dance pop. You don't even have to be a fan of the pop star to love this song from start to finish.
We got taste of your lips, I'm on a ride.
Toxic brings out the dance in any musical person, converting people with its hard-edged production. Unrelenting in a good way, the sounds that surround her accentuate every musical detail for maximum effect. While many people could argue over her best career release, Spears certainly imbues this enthralling piece with all of the right ingredients for dance. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.